Hi, I'm the Paranoid Survivor, and so much for distancing myself from the apocalypse. Every once in a while, there comes a year so amazing and so full of life that you're just left with bliss and awe at the end of it. And that was 2013. Enter 2014, a year so dry and dull it could be mistaken for my sex life. Well, let's set some ground rules. Firstly, I can't play every single game that's released, so this is only my, as comprehensive as can be, opinion. Feel free to tell me what I forgot in the comments. Secondly, and I cannot stress this enough, this is only for games that came out in 2014. I honestly didn't think I would have to mention this, but from past experiences, it's sadly important. Now let's get started for the best games of 2014. Number 10. National Zombie Park. Oh, sorry guys, just couldn't find 10 decent games that came out, but look at the game. Number 9. Defiance. No, I don't really play multiplayer games, I'm just fucked up like that. Defiance, while not the bottom of the barrel, comes pretty darn close, but for fuck's sake, there are no alternatives. It follows a sci-fi show by the same name and promises a constantly evolving world. Oh, and it's fun to shoot stuff for the first hour, and that's if you're really bored. However, the variety of weapons and random encounters really make me wish that this game wasn't as broken as it is. Side note, the fact that it hasn't played the game in months, maybe they patched it. The game also feels a lot more like a shooter than an MMO, so if you're into that kind of shit, it's best to skip this one. Number 8. Destiny. You know it's a bad game if IGN gave it less than a 10. Destiny was hyped up to be the next life-changing experience that if you don't play, your soul will never be fulfilled, paving way to a pathetic and underachieving life. But it turned out to be a pretty mediocre MMO. While the graphics and soundtrack are awe-inspiring and truly fascinating, that's not what really makes a game. Its shell is layered in coats of polish only a AAA developer could ensure, yet lazy programming and downright stupid design choices riddle this game. The combat gets repetitive, it's an absolute grind fest, there's no enemy variety, and the story is like a fucking first draft written by a 4-year-old on cocaine. Look, the game can be pretty fun, but it just sucks that such an intriguing world could have been so much more if it weren't for downright retarded programming. Number 7. Dead State. Dead State oozes with potential, combining an old-school RPG-like feel with the more roguelike management of State of Decay. The game throws you into the start of a zombie apocalypse and you become a leader of a group of survivors. It's your job to keep them safe, well-fed, and cared for like a loving father that's just met children of his own age. It's a weird time we live in, but I don't judge. Not only is the plot enticing and the characters fascinatingly well written, but the relations and the happenings are all realistic and well made. Interesting choices and dilemmas litter this very morally grey look at the societal collapse and human interaction. However, the game's RPG mechanics are abysmal. Scavenging is boring, the world lacks personality, and the combat, the fucking combat. If you can overlook some of its gaping flaws, this is one of the best new releases when it comes to the apocalypse, but those flaws are pretty gaping. Number 6. Sunset Overdrive. Something I've repeatedly found extremely lacking in newer post-apocalyptic releases is originality, and while this is still just another zombie game, you've got to love the energetic style of it. Keep in mind, I haven't played a lot of this game since it's not on PC yet. But hey, it's got a good sense of humor, even though it's sometimes tried too hard at being radical and awesome. Oh my god! Most of the jokes just seem to fall flat, but what makes up for it is its general fast pace and inventive transversion system. However, the game does get repetitive. Points for creativity and not being more dull, grey, but it's an Xbox One exclusive. Number 5. Eidolon. Whenever we see a quiet game, seemingly without a cause, with polygon graphics, our first instinct is to shout, "Pretentious bullshit!" And that's fine, because this game will not be loved by all. The survival mechanics are simplified and stripped to their core, and the slow pacing and serene environment are the exact opposite of explosions! Yep, Boom! Okay, we get it. Boom explosion! Alright, holy fuck! It also organically tells quite the enticing story you'll have to explore for yourself. Just don't expect this game to be for everyone. Number 4. No, not the Lisa that recently retired. Continuing the old school RPG trend, let's look at Lisa. Firstly, I know the game looks retired, but it's far from it. In fact, it's quite a unique look at what man would do if women were pretty much extinct, because everyone knows men are patriarchy pigs. However, it also ridicules the other end of the spectrum with the sheer amount of colorful ridiculousness and dark humor presented. Combat is unique and intuitive, and the dangerous world is fun to see while keeping you on edge. Sadly, it's quite linear and only 8 hours, but it deals with some major personal issues and has a very humorous, intelligent ways of going about things. Try not to overlook this, because it's an apocalypse without zombies or mutants. Holy fuck. Number 3. Metro 2033 Redux. A testament to how much of a fanboy I am is me putting this on the list yet again, but hey, I don't care. Metro 2033's gripping atmosphere and sense of utter horror is back, but remade with the more refined gameplay of Last Light. There are numerous new additions and small fixes, but it does pave way to new bugs. Nevertheless, if you haven't played the original and would like to, this could be worth picking up on sale. Number 2. The Walking Dead Season 2. I mentioned the first episode being gold last year, but it's only around episode 4 and 5 that the drama heats up and hearts get broken. The game is undoubtedly good, well written, masterfully edited, but there's always a but. Where Season 1 managed to captivate you around episode 2 or 3, Season 2 does this too late, mostly because it aims for shock value and kills off characters by the dozen. It just lacks the emotional punch the first game had, and your choices don't seem to matter as much. Or maybe we're just catching on. However, the game's last episodes are emotional roller coasters that polarized fans when it comes to the ending. But I'll always pick Jane. What? Come at me! 1v1 me IRL! Let's go, man! I'll shank you, fucking kidney! And the best post-apocalyptic game of 2014 is... This War of Mine. While technically not being a post-apocalyptic game, it largely shares the same atmosphere and visuals, so alright. Technically my favorite post-apocalyptic game of 2014 is The Walking Dead Season 2, but it's this War of Ours that truly brought back the atmosphere in a new light. In short, it's what Dead State tried to be but didn't manage. It follows a group of people at war. Explosions! Not that fucking war! Instead of glorifying wars and trying to spout bullshit rhetoric here and there, the game follows a group of regular people who just try to survive and cope with the traumatic events occurring right before their eyes. Between morally great decisions and a general atmosphere of dread lies a game of fun mechanics that can be quite difficult with permadeaths and more. To make it even more fun, its dreary, depressing atmosphere is so hard-hitting because there is no sugarcoating whatsoever, and your every decision to kill or steal is just that, your decision. It feels like the game doesn't try to offend you or treat you like a child. It feels real, taking all the glamour and seeming fun out of the apocalypse and leaving the bare skeletal dread and depression, making us realize that it's what we all wanted after all. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please like it, comment, favorite, etc. Feel free to tell me what I've missed, and if you like the Apocalypse games, or if you're mentally ill me, subscribe. Like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, Twitch, all that good stuff. Also, Happy New Year's, guys. May it be better than the shithole that was 2014. Survivors, salute.
I know, oh thank God, borrow, just like our mothers who gave us our homes. We'll be just like our fathers, go out on our own. We are the colors, and all that you see. We'll be just like our brothers, and take to the streets.